Hi, I'm Jamela Khosa and I will be showing you how to use a baseboard for a grade 3 maths lesson focusing on groups of 4. Right, this is what we will be making today, okay, and I'll just simply show you and introduce to you what you need. So as you've seen, I've used a cereal box. I've used plastic cover, which I use to cover books. You will need a pair of scissors. You will need a ruler if you prefer. You will need a whiteboard marker, a sponge, which I got from a pill box, or a kitchen towel. Importantly, you also need sellotape, and for the lesson, you will need a tub of beans. Any beans will do. So, when making this baseboard, please make sure that the brown side of your box is predominantly covered. Make sure that you get each of your edges down. Right, so I will not cover the whole board. I'm just showing you how you can start by going around each of your corners. What I also strongly suggest is that you tape down these corners so that you don't have any flappy ears. So I'm going to move on to my baseboard that I have already made. So for today's lesson, we're looking at your multiples of 4. Okay, and I'm going to show you different strategies. In the middle, I always like showing the times table that the kids have to unpack. Then I use 4 different strategies, and you can see that I've made 4 blocks around my main concept. On the top left, I write picture where they can actually show you the real objects, and I'll be using beans for that. On the top right, we've got repeated addition. On the bottom left, you've got groups of. So you're showing them what your 4 times 4 really means in different aspects. And on the bottom right, you are using arrays. Now, what I love about using the beans is that you can see what each student is doing and whether they're understanding the concept or not. So I will be using these beans, and to make a picture, you could even let the children draw if you prefer. But what I love about using the beans is that it uses different learning modalities. Some children prefer to work with their hands, but it becomes a very clear visual as well. I also prefer that the children learn to arrange their beans as if they're using a number chart. Okay, so there you have it. You've got your beans, which create your picture. On the right-hand side, I use the idea of, or the strategy of repeated addition, that 4 times 4 actually means 4 plus 4 plus 4, okay, to do the addition. Now, they can use the beans to find out how much collectively, or what the sum of 4 times 4 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And there you have your answer. If you have your fast thinkers, they can use your repeated addition and count on in 4s. It's also very important that they understand what each number represents, that this means there are 4 groups and that there are 4 in each of those groups. So there's 4 groups. That's being the first 4 groups. There you have it. And in the beginning, you can add your 4 groups of 4, and you can dot it. Some prefer drawing stars. Some prefer drawing hearts. And there you have it, your 4 groups of 4. The last part are your arrays. 1, 2, 3, 4, which will look similar to your beans. And they can see that these are in rows. There you have it. You can use this strategy using any other times table, but this gives them 4 different ways of working out their sum. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that lesson.